Monday morning, and I've just spotted something that I love. Look at that, eh? Bricks covered up, ready to go though. If you're sighting of doing that, your driver isn't very good, because that's the driver who's done all that. He's a great driver, this guy. Great driver. I've said it last time, didn't I? Keeps everything spotless. Tubs are great. Tubs got no holes in. No mortar anywhere. Packs of blocks and bricks exactly where they should be on your plots. He knows the game inside out, man. One of the best drivers I've had for a long time. And the guy doesn't ask for backhanders like everybody else. He just gives you stuff when you want your stuff. He'll be getting a drink at Christmas, I'm telling you. Right, so the job this morning is finish 3 courses of brick on this, and of course a block down there. Then we're going to jump round the back, and I'll just run through the crack. So what there is it's alright, I'm not going to get you on camera. Carry on, I'll just we've got to get the garage to the height whereas we don't interfere with the house. Now this is what, there's a scaffold running through it, but at this junction here there's no movement joint. So to create no toothing and no movement joints here, when it comes up to joist you need to be at least 36 courses height and underside. It's 2550, 2 4's 32, 33, 34. You need to be 34 courses high on here so that it doesn't interfere with your joist lift. So we've got run out at least 17 bricks, so we're going to have to wrap this back of this garage to round this corner, so as when we come up to joist up here the house can continue without the garage being built. So we have got to build the back of the garage, but not is in the full entirety down the side. So then we're going to come across here, put the brickwork in once we've done that front, get all this back built up, and then we can box off that side of block work to height, this to height, finish that little bit to height, and then all we've got left is the very front there. So we've got brickwork across the front to the doorway, top that off, and this lift is golden then to go. So hopefully I think we should have this boxed off by today, tomorrow, Wednesday morning, I reckon. Wednesday morning, maybe sooner, we'll see how the weather goes anyway. So this isn't for any experienced bricklayers, this is just for you lads if you want it. Look, this is the crack. Listen, we've got a garage that comes round, but there's a scaffold there, and we want to tail out a corner behind me, but you don't need to be, first you want to get your line cutting, so go and put a corner block right on the front of the other end. It's only a little garage, and then you've still got your line that you don't need to plumb this corner. Then all you got to do is level it out. I'll show you, but this is how I do it anyway. So put your block brick in the corner. Just saves plumbing all of this up. All you got to do is eye it down then. Put a thread down. Right, so as long as you're eyeing your bed to make sure when you back off your line, your wall's going to be plumb, your corner's going to be plumb, should I say. you go. Line up for the next one. So that's the end of our Monday. Well, not a bad day. We got rained off for an hour. It was coming in way too much for these. That's what I ended up getting done. So we've racked it right up all the way to the top there, and it'll continue racking back all the way up. It's nice, 22 courses high. It'll continue racking all the way around until it gets to joist, but I've worked it out and that's plenty far enough, so we'll be able to continue with that. That brick wanted chopping out really now, but I can do that first thing in the morning because I haven't got anything to chop it out with. But I've got a saw. This is across done. Another course on the outside we did over there, and that 3 courses. We did 3 courses on the front of that pillar as well for around the return. So where did I put my saw? I've got my saw. I'll do that now while I'm here, because I may as well. And then we're off. We're on target, I think. Some internal walls tomorrow as well. Mainly block work tomorrow, I think. Yeah. Anyway, I wonder if I'm going to get anything done when I get home tonight. I have got a few bits to do. See how I feel when I get back. This morning, I'm going to catch all these internals up. That window form is a bit high, but I'm going to cut down the legs. It's just a spare one, so we'll get it in. That needs to be brought across a touch, yeah. Right. So I'm going to do these corners here, get this up, get this middle section up, get that up to height, then start working through the plot, getting us out of this building and all the way down to the front, and then hey presto, we're gone. Right, I just want to show you this little setup. You might think it's overkill, but for the 20 minutes it takes just to set it up, it's definitely worth doing. So we've been across, we measured out the walls to the walls, made marker pen marks, cleaned up the floor, done them out so you can't, there's no discrepancies, put the profiles in, they're perfectly plumb, so there's no going to be any waviness on these walls, they're going to be bang on. Got the doorways here, 915, I've made it slightly a touch bigger, and we've got all marks up the wall, even though I've got a profile here. That is the easy way, and then you just got to run it in, that's it, perfect. Okay, we've got the setup here for this front, very good setup, but there is a mixture of different tools, I'll show you. So we've got multiple dog legs, so we are using the props. We got the fixed bricks on because I'm waiting for my internal fixed bricks to come. Once they come, I can do away with that setup because they will be much quicker than this, and no having to put legs out and blocks and all that lot. So as soon as I get them internals, we'll be firing on all cylinders, and then straight down to the other side. We've got a bit of a mass clean up this morning. We've got a little bit of time. It's going to rain again, but I don't think it will do. So we're going to take everything that's, move them, that's got to be filled in, move these, God knows what's happening with these block, they'll have to end up going on to the next plot, the next boys can use these, move these few bits down the side, 2 blocks, a couple of things, not much. But we were working in here last night. We just racked these up because it was a bit unsturdy, but we'll be able to finish them this morning. We're getting clean right through in here, everything, clean out the cavities, get all this spick and span ready for when the mortar drops. When the mortar drops, we should have everything done by then, so let's have a look. That's all clean through now. 15-minute job, that was all, and we're still not ready for mortar yet anyway, so this is why we like do it in the mornings, really. And there you go, nice and tidy. Lovely job. Just waiting for the mortar now. Set up some profiles, and that'll do. That's it, we've managed to get done what we wanted to achieve. We've got the walls behind us done. Got this front section all done. Dog leg, dog leg, dog leg. Other side racked up and done. We got, I'll turn you around because you got this section in there. That little section done as well. All basically all tidying up. this little bit here, and then the final bit over there. So yeah, very happy with that today. We've got a garage to go. We've got to get into the garage tomorrow, or we can get up on the other lift up there. I'm going to see the driver about getting us some brick up there. We'll have a good tidy up in the morning because we're here before the forky. Can't get anything done, so get on the road now, get home, and then tomorrow's either going to be in the garage or up on the other drop, getting the fourth lift done. Good hit actually, so hopefully it doesn't rain. And we've managed to dodge a lot of the rain today, so happy days, let's go. What I will say is this, all you brickies out there going high on your brickwork and blockwork, just have a word with your scaffolder. I prefer this method. So we go 18, yeah? 18, but that'd be too low for this lift, which they start theirs at 1 point, whatever that is, right? Whereas I like the scaffold to start on this lift, and then it leaves a 1.5 and you start at waist height instead of, see they're at 3i, bending down all day, whereas my lift will be down here. So my lift is going to be like here. I'm going to have waist height brickwork. Just one for you lads, but everyone else has gone high. Everyone else has got a nose, not a nosebleed, but a low. Second lift is going to be low for them, whereas my second lifts will always be waist height, perfect. Just keep that one in mind then, car, and I'll show you when they've got the lift on how much better it is. There you go, that's that lift for that plot. Quite a big plot actually. Seems it is big plot. It's the same as this plot here, I'll show you. Same as that, but we haven't managed to get all the garage in. We can only get the back of the garage in. Yeah, it's quite a big plot. These boys haven't finished theirs yet. Didn't come in today because of the rain. Well, with the lack of the rain. It didn't even rain. And now we're done. We move back onto the fourth lift over there. We're going to be moving on to the... There's one little section, it looks like a bay that kicks out on the front, but it's only a brick and a half. So that'll be a nice square plot for us. Right, this morning's job is the wall behind me. You can see it. I'm going to flip you around so you can see exactly what the crack is today. Right, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there's 90, 10 and a half. 10 and a half. We can get 90 blocks in this wall. 99. There's 100 block in that wall we can build. And there's also... There's a pillar that comes out here, a block and a half. Sorry, a brick and a half. So it's 3/4 of a block. So we'll call it a block and a half. Half a block. Half a block. There's one. And then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's 8 blocks. And we can go 8 by 9 here as well. 8 by 9. In fact, it's going to be 8 by 8 in it. We can go 8 by 8 there. We need another half a pack to block down here. We can set all this out, set this out, get this sorted. And then we've got some Johnnies in the wall here, deboning sleeves. Let's get it sorted. So tonight's job is we're servicing the car, but the oil hasn't landed and it's not landing until Saturday. So I've got an air filter and a fuel filter that I can do tonight. So I'm doing the air filter, I'll switch around. I've already took out these T25 screws from there, and there's 1, 2, 3, that one's just hanging out, 4, 5, 6 to take off. All you do, see that, pull that off, but you just pull back that little yellow tab, press it down and pull it off. Whoever's done this car before, there should have been a couple of clips onto there, they've just ragged it off. And we just need to take this off the intake. That's like a 7mm socket, so just whip that off. That should come off now, pretty easy. And then we'll flick this back. There you go, that's loose. And then just pull this off, I already said. Pull it off and then we'll flick it back. I'll show you in a minute. This changed, I don't know, 12 months ago, so see what kind of state it's in. Yeah, it's dirty, but it's no dirtier than I would expect it to be. I'm going to put this new one in. Move that out of the way. put the new one in, and jobs are good and it's fresh. Tell you what, the new one certainly looks better than the old one. This one's got an extra lining on it as well, so pop that in. Japan parts. There we go. Slot him in. Looks a better fit than that last one as well. God knows what they bought. Whoever put, I know who put it in, but that one fits a lot better. Saved myself about nearly 200 quid doing it myself as well, all this lot. By the way, this is a Vauxhall Insignia, so that's the fuel filter under there. And all you do is, that isn't the view you want, is it? You just get, you can use a flathead screwdriver, but I've just got a bloody one of these. Fits in there just fine. And you want to release it, drain off the fuel into a little dish. There you go. Just let that drain off. And then take it out using a 36mm socket, which I've got, which is right here. There we go. Right, I've done the fuel filter. This is the old one. So literally, when you've unscrewed that little what's it thing, you just take it off using that, whack it onto the underneath. This comes down like that way, and then you need to take out the seal that's up above it. Take that out, put your new one in, screw it up, bleed it through, just turn the ignition on a few times, and then just bleed it through by turning the ignition on a few times. You'll hear it start gushing anyway. Just leave your door open so you can listen to it, and then once it's done that, start it up, rev it up to about 2,500 revs for about 20 seconds, 30 seconds, and jobs are good. Now, like I say, I'm just waiting for my oil drop in, and we'll change the oil, drop the oil out, put the new filter in, put new oil in, 4.5 litre or so, 4 litres, whatever it is, and that's pretty much a full service, other than the pollen filter, which I might order online as well and get the pollen filter done. But that literally is 60 quid, and normally it's 230 quid for my service, and it's a dead easy job, so do it yourselves if you can.